Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast with Ben Thompson and Sally Nugent.
Good morning. Our headlines at 6 o'clock.
Humza Yousaf will be officially sworn in as Scotland's First Minister later today.
Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday, the 29th of March. Our top story today, the TV presenter and comedian Paul O'Grady has died at the age of 6. Life and career.
Such sad news to be waking up to this morning, and I can tell you lots and lots of people have already been paying tribute to Paul on social media. Malcolm Paul O'Grady, his life and career throughout the programme this morning.
Yes, so many tributes still coming in this morning. Now let's have a look at today's other main stories, because public satisfaction with the NHS has slumped to its lowest level ever recorded, according to a new poll.
The British Social Attitude Survey, which measures the public's view of the health service, has found that waiting times and staff shortages were the biggest concerns. Our health correspondent Dominic Hughes has this report.
So those are just some of the concerns the public have with the NHS at the moment. Now the Department of Health and Social Care said they're working on tackling the issues with waiting lists in particular. They say they've virtually eliminated treatment delays of more than 2 years.
Meanwhile, junior doctors in Scotland are deciding whether to vote for 72-hour strike action amid a pay dispute with the Scottish Government. The families of some of the victims killed at a school shooting in Nashville have been paying tribute to their loved ones.
Yes, 6 people, including 3 children, were killed when former student Audrey Hale attacked the private Christian school on Monday. A warning, you may find some of the images in Nomia Iqbal's report upsetting.
Asylum seekers could be housed on ferries, barges and former military bases under plans due to be announced by the government later on today.
Yes, more than 51,000 people are currently living in hotels. It costs around £6 million a day. Let's speak now to our chief political correspondent, Nick. Protests have been continuing in France over President Macron's controversial plans to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64.
Now, while many demonstrated peacefully, clashes between protesters and police have been taking place in large cities such as Paris and Nantes. Our Paris correspondent Lucy Williamson sent us this report. Meanwhile, King Charles will arrive in Germany today on his first state visit since becoming monarch.
Yes, the trip was due to start in France, but it was postponed because of those ongoing protests. Our royal correspondent Nicholas Witchell reports. Now, it just turned 19 minutes past 6. Let's check in with Carol, who's got a look at all the weather that we need to.
Now, today's newspapers were printed before we heard news of Paul O'Grady's death, which was announced overnight, of course. So here's some of the other stories on the front pages, starting with the Daily Express. You can definitely tell when someone's putting on a very cute laugh.
But it doesn't say
rather
how
than
long,
a proper belly laugh.
How long that laugh lasts as well, because it might be a couple of weeks and then there's no laughing at all.
And then you laugh like that. Yeah, exactly. Nina, rescue us, Nina.
Now, coming up a little later on the programme for you.
Going inside, will he be able to sleep in an actual bed?
It feels so strange after that long outside.
I can't wait to catch up with him. Now, though, at 26 minutes past 6, it's time to get the news, the travel and the weather where you are.